What's up, y'all? I'm Ice McGowan, and welcome to another episode of Clean Up Nice. Now, today's shoe is a 2019 Air Max 1 from Sketch to Shelf. Why is it called from Sketch to Shelf? Because this is Nike's way of paying homage to their greatest shoe designer ever. Honestly, probably the greatest shoe designer, period. Not even just within Nike. Tinker Hatfield. And one of his most famous shoes and popular shoes is Air Max 1. This is their way of paying homage to him. That's why you see kind of the sketches on here, because this is reminiscent of the sketches that he made when he was making the Air Max 1 in '87. The inspiration for the Air Max 1 came from a trip that Tinker took to France. He went to Paris, France, and he saw a building called the Pompidou Center. Now, the crazy thing about the Pompidou Center is all of the inner workings of the building are exposed. You can see the pipes, you can see the cables pulling up the elevators, you can see all of the fixtures, you can see everything. It's just out there butt naked in the middle of France. And Tinker saw this and was like, oh snap, we should do that with the shoe, because they was having issues with the Air Max bubble. Because believe it or not, the Air Max 1 wasn't the first shoe to have max air in it. The first shoe to have max air in it was a Nike Tailwind all the way back in '79. So 8 years prior to the '87, they had air in the shoes. We just couldn't see it because it was covered in polyurethane. Now that you want. But whatever it was, that's what it was covered with. And the issue that Tinker and the rest of the Nike design team was running into is that they wanted the air bubble to be bigger, but they couldn't make it bigger because of the polyurethane was just taking up all the space. And that's when Tinker came up with the bright idea of like, hey, let's just expose it. Let's just show the air. We can show the air. Like the Pompidou Center, I was out there in France, big dog. I saw this building. We should just do it like the building, dog. And nobody was rocking with it.
Move this man!
They was just like, fam, if we expose the air on the shoe, people gonna think it can pop easy. And he was like, yo, dog, trust me, bro. Like, just put it out there. Put this shoe out there, show the Air Max, show the air, and I promise you it's gonna go crazy. If it don't go crazy in the streets, fire me. Fire me, dog. Fire me. I put my job on it, dog. I promise this shit gonna go crazy in the streets if y'all show the air. And it went crazy. He bet on himself and it went crazy. Now, over 30 years later, we have so many different types of Air Maxes, and it all started from him betting on himself in '87. They was very, very, very smart to put it in different types of shoes, updating the technology, putting it in basketball shoes, putting it in tennis shoes, putting it in all types of shoes. Had the air, some exposed, some not, and I'm just glad that they decided to do that. Now, as for me, I don't really wear Air Maxes that much, and I know you're looking at this shoe like, you could have fooled me, but I don't. But I guess the couple times that I did wear this shoe, I was going crazy.
I must have been eating barbecue or spaghetti or something. I was going hard. I got them, forget Sketch to Shelf, I got the spaghetti to shelf, spaghetti to shoe, shit.
One thing that I don't like about the Air Max 1, and it's not necessarily the shoe itself, it's just my association with the shoe. During my time with Nike, we had a warranty program. If you popped your Air Max bubble, you can bring your shoe in and get a new shoe. I think it was within the first year or two. I can't remember the time limit, but if you brought your Air Max in within the time limit with the pop bubble, you get a new shoe. Now, you know, we had some kids sometimes, some young ladies, some young guys, whatever. But most of the time, a majority of the customers that was bringing their shoe in for a pop bubble was some my 600-pound life-ass customers. They had no business wearing a damn shoe in the first place. They'd come in like, oh yeah, I only had the shoe for 8 months, and I went on a run, and now all of a sudden the bubble popped. Sir, stop this, Mark Henry. You shouldn't be in the shoe in the first place. This shoe not for you, big dog. This shoe not for you, big dog. Okay, I can get you some Pegasus. I can get you some Vomeros. I can get you a couple pairs of dual fusions, but the Air Max is not for you. I know you like the style. I know it come in your size, but this ain't for you, big dog. You 350. You 350. You the world's strongest man. I seen you eat 5 pieces in one sitting. This ain't for you, big dog. I'm sorry. And you trying to run? You trying to run in these? You trying to do a 5K in some damn Air Maxes. What's wrong with you? You knew what you was doing. You just wanted to test the warranty. And we had those people too. They wanted to test the warranty to see if it was a real thing. Well, it looks like the manufacturer date is this date, and that's only 2 days outside of the manufacturer date. I think you should just go ahead and, you know what? You got it. I'm gonna give you a credit, and you take this credit and you don't buy another pair of Air Maxes. You hear me? You hear me? Don't buy another pair of Air Maxes. Actually, I'm gonna go back there with you and we're gonna find some shoes that are suitable for you. Like I said, I'm gonna get you some Pegasus. I'm gonna get you some goddamn Vomeros. I'm gonna get you some, maybe a Structure. Are you pronating? Are you pronating, sir? We're gonna figure it out. But we're gonna stay away from the Air Max section. You know, the crazy thing is, a lot of those people would go get the exact same shoe. A lot of those people would go and get the exact same Air Max that just popped on them. Why would you do that? Tell me why. Why would you do that? Tell me why. You didn't learn your lesson? You just said you wanted to run a 5K. This ain't a 5K shoe, fam.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
I'm sorry. I know I went on a little tangent and I kind of went back to, I felt like Richard Sherman when he was like, run the ball. Run the ball!
You need 1 yard. Run the ball. Run the ball!
But anywho, rant over. Shout out to my big dogs out there popping Air Max bubbles at every step. But as you can see, I'm out here cleaning up nice. I got that damn spaghetti barbecue sauce off my shoe, and we back in business. But what do you think about the Air Max 1? What do you think about Air Maxes in general? What's your favorite Air Max? Let me know in the comments. I'm Mike McGowan, and this is Clean Up Nice.